Good morning, eighth grade. We are in extended homeroom. This morning, we are going to be talking about PSATs. We have a lot of information to get through in the next 5 minutes. And then your homeroom teacher is going to give you materials that you're going to run a digital readiness check from your Chromebook. So like I said, this morning, I'm going to just go over some information for PSATs. And then as the day goes on, if you have any questions, you can absolutely find me in the hallways or at lunch. First of all, we're getting ready. PSATs will be on Tuesday. And really, we're going to go through some frequently asked questions. Oh, wait, now there you go. Ms. Golding's running my PowerPoint behind the scenes, and we're just going to get it all together here. Teachers, just a reminder that you're not giving out the testing tickets until I finish this broadcast, and I'll remind you at the very end what the steps are and how to get through those. So each year, the eighth grade does take PSATs in October. This year, it is a little bit different because in years past, we've used a paper format. This year, we are going to do a digitalized PSAT. So here are some frequently asked questions that kids usually ask about. What are the PSATs? They're a standardized test that prepares you for the SATs, which you will take in high school, and it assesses your reading, writing, and your math. You take them in eighth grade to give you practice for those high school assessments, but it also gives us a data point or information that helps us determine what reading or ELA classes, as well as math classes that you're going to need in high school. The scores from your PSAT that you're going to be taking next week are used to help determine the appropriate level classes for your ninth grade schedule. So we will look at these scores in the spring, as well as send them over to the high school. And these are one of several data points that we use to determine what ninth grade classes would be the best level for you. We are taking our PSATs on Tuesday, right after homeroom. All of eighth grade participates in PSATs. All of the middle schools in Norwalk will be taking them Tuesday morning, right after homeroom. This is a Norwalk date. We've all decided to do it at the same time. So all eighth graders, you will be testing for the majority of the morning from about 8:30 until about 11:30 in the morning. It is a long test. You will be in a testing center, not necessarily with your homeroom. All of those testing sites and information will be given to you on Monday, so you know exactly where to go. You will not need any materials. No phones, no paper, no calculators. Everything you need will be provided to you at your testing site. This morning, we are going to do a digital readiness check. This is to make sure that the Chromebook that you have is compatible with the app that we're going to use, which is called Blue Book. So just like you log in to your NWA map and the SBAC in the spring, you need to log into Blue Book, and you're not doing this yet. I need you just to watch and listen, because then you're going to be doing this with your homeroom teacher. You're going to log into Blue Book, which is one of the apps that you will find before you log into your Chromebook. And then once that loads up, you're going to click on the yellow sign that says use a sign-in ticket from your school. Your teacher will give you your sign-in ticket once I finish this broadcast. You'll notice that it's very self-explanatory, super user-friendly, but just some of the screenshots, and your teacher does have this slide deck, so if they want to project afterwards, please go ahead and do that. You'll use the information from your ticket to complete the sign-in. Every student has a different sign-in credential, so it's really important that you pay attention to your personal ticket. And then you'll have to go through your privacy policy. When you scroll down, you'll have to check the box, hit next, and then that will take you to the next page, which really confirms that you are at West Rocks and that you're ready to start your setup. You're going to click on Start Exam Setup that will take you into asking a variety of questions, really around your contact information and a little bit about yourself. Those questions, just do the best you can. Some of them you'll know the answers to, some of you don't. Just do what you know and keep it moving. You'll get to the end of that check and it'll say return home, right? So your setup is complete. You're going to return to your home screen. Once you have returned to your home screen, you can go ahead and spend time looking at your test preview. Now, just a little tip, in your home screen, you'll have to scroll down a little bit just below the little login site so that you can see the little tab that says test preview. Those are the things that you're working on this morning. You'll have about 20 minutes. I don't think the check-in will probably take about 5 to 7 minutes. And then the rest of this time in extended homeroom, you're going to be doing a test preview so you have an idea of what the PSAT assessment is going to look like on Tuesday. A little bit more about Tuesday, like I said, and I'll remind you Monday, Tuesday morning, you will start the day in homeroom like you do every day with Panther News. Your homeroom teacher will tell you what your testing site will be. Some students will be in homeroom for testing. Some students will be with a different 8th grade teacher for testing. All of that information will be given to you on Monday and Tuesday. That morning, you will have to go to your locker and leave everything, and I mean everything, in your locker. You are not allowed to bring any personal items into the testing site. We are simulating what an actual SAT experience would look like when you get to high school. When you get to high school, you're going to have to literally bring nothing. You bring your ID and they give you everything else. You will have your Chromebook that's fully charged for Tuesday, and your teachers will provide you with your testing ticket, pencil, scratch paper, and anything else. The assessment runs for about 3 hours. So the first part is about an hour and 15 minutes. Then there's a break. And then you have a second part, which is the math part, which is 70 minutes. So we do anticipate you being in your testing site until about 11:30 on Tuesday. Right now, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let your teachers give out your testing tickets. So teachers, if you want to start distributing testing tickets at this time. Students, if you do not have a Chromebook this morning, or if your Chromebook does not work for whatever reason while you're doing this digital readiness check, Ms. Sable and Dr. Kreines are in the counseling center. The counseling center, you can go down to the counseling center and they will give you a loaner to use for this digital test. Okay. Everyone, good luck on this. Please take this seriously. Plug through the questions. I will be walking around if there's any questions. Ms. Golding is also going to be walking around. So capture either one of us and we'll kind of help you and support you through this morning. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great Friday.